All right, let's go ahead and talk about marijuana plant raid sees authorities find crypto mining farm instead. These things have happened a lot. A lot of people get super excited and find these stories really funny. I see these stories a lot, but you know, there's another one, so we'll go ahead and cover it. This is being reported by Tweaktown, and I think like the reason it's not being reported by typical cryptocurrency outlets is because it's all too familiar. I do have a couple thoughts on it though. So marijuana plant raid sees authorities find crypto mining farm instead. Your day starts out by preparing for a raid on a dangerous facility where you're about to bust the doors down on an illegal marijuana farm. Oh, so dangerous. You're going to go bust a bunch of potheads. Oh, so scary. Oh, stupid. But then the doors get kicked down and all you hear is the buzzing of a bunch of computers running instead. That's what happened when the Spanish National Police discovered massive amounts of electricity being used, but the facility was illegally hooked up to the electricity grid. Once authorities were there, they discovered it wasn't a weed farm, but a crypto farm instead. Spanish National Police explained through machine translation. Police investigations began on a possible indoor marijuana plantation that could be located in some stables located in Santa Ponce. After carrying out the first inquiries, the agents realized that the existing indications did not correspond to the cultivation of marijuana, but rather that these facilities could be hosting a cryptocurrency farm of which there are hardly any records in Spain. End quote. There was around $50,000 in euro, around 55,800 US that was seized, with profits sitting at around 2,500 euro. $2,800 per month. So not even a big operation. My operation's bigger. Not to brag, you know what I mean? Not to brag, but I mean, we're doing a little better than these guys and we're not stealing power. But the big issue here is a couple things, right? Like, one is that from the cryptocurrency miners' perspective, they're stealing power. Not good. You're going to get caught there eventually because cryptocurrency mining requires a lot of power. So, you know what gets monitored all the time? Guys go by and they check the meters and they write the power down. If they're like, wow, this is like a lot of power, what's going on here? There's two ways that essentially right now, I guess, intelligence agencies find essentially grow farms like for marijuana or whatever it may be. And that is primarily going to be heat indicators where they'll use some sort of infrared technology to scan buildings. And then if they see a concentrated, concentrated pattern of heat being expelled from a certain building, that may be put onto the map. Or in addition, they may be tracking the amount of power. One of these is reasonable, one of them is not, in my opinion. This is kind of what I wanted to get into. One is the power, right? If you're stealing power, whether you're growing marijuana, mining cryptocurrency, whatever it may be, that's not good. Like, that needs to be covered in costs. Yes, power companies may be charging you too much. You may not be happy about that, but like, at the end of the day, that is a commodity that's being sold. If you are taking it and not paying for it, it is stolen. That is going to be tracked. It's a completely reasonable thing to basically throw a red flag. Should there be raids in the case of your power company or of you stealing power? Not necessarily. Maybe find the owner of the building, figure out what's going on, and then go from there. I don't think that raids are necessarily needed. The second one, where they're actually like scanning for infrared and like finding hotspots and then raiding buildings based on that because they think they're grow operations. No, the government should not be monitoring and raiding buildings based on heat output from the building. Unless of course it's causing a fire or some sort of danger. If it's causing no harm, there should be no reason to basically have this kind of heavy hand. And that's in regards to crypto mining or growing drugs. Whatever it is. I personally am kind of on the fence of like, I think the drug war is completely ridiculous. I think it's a waste of money. It's an invasion of privacy and security. And it's basically telling grown adults that they're not allowed to do something. Look, that's just as bad as anything else, in my humble opinion. So that's how I feel about it. They shouldn't, like, unless it's directly impacting somebody else, they need to get out of it. So that's how I feel about it. I don't like the way that they find them. But also in this regard, I think that it could have been executed better. Why are they just raiding? Why aren't they doing more information hunting? Why are they not, talking to the landlord or whoever owns the property first? What is this? This is ridiculous. All right. That's how I feel. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.